What's good, y'all? SGG Game Man, back with another Reds Rebuild episode 16 in the building today, and we're just trying to do better than we did yesterday. Ain't that the nice motto, man? Do better than you did yesterday. And last video out, didn't do too good. We started out 5-8, ended up 8-15. We were on a 4-game winning streak, but after that, we ran into a couple tough opponents. The Mets swept us. We had a pretty good series in Milwaukee, and then we lost to Pittsburgh. So looking to try and maybe duplicate that here today as we go ahead and start off with Milwaukee getting in St. Louis. But taking a little look down at the minor leagues, it's almost that time to go ahead and start focusing on our up-and-coming promising talent, especially with the beginning of the season not looking too good. So as you can see, Louisville right now is 15-3. A lot of good starts here. Tariq Skubal, Hunter Green are both playing great. Now, Double A isn't the same story. They're about 7-6, so over 500 still, so doing better than us, but seeing a little bit more adverse. Looking at some of the stats here, Brad Parks has actually been performing very, very well down here at Double A. His first little bit of action here, batting .327. Same thing for Johnny Tucker, the rookie that we ended up drafting last year with our third pick in that draft. Second round, but third pick. He's doing pretty good, hitting over 300. Isaiah Gilliam's hitting over 300. And then the other rookie, Josh Gomez, hitting 310 as well in the bottom of the lineup. You remember he was the very first draft pick that we picked up, 46 overall. So still, for all of those players really have a long way to go in their growth and development. But I'm glad to see that they're killing it. And who else is killing it? AAA star Jay Allen hitting over 400 right now, 8 RBIs, 5 doubles, 3 triples, or 2 triples. He's performing extremely great too. And when our bench is looking as it is right now, we're looking at people that could possibly come up and do the same. So I want to see him continue to keep up that fire. Max Rock is down there doing good. Jake Fraley. Maybe we did send down our bench players that probably could be helping serving us right now. Kyle Farmer as well, 362. Austin Hendricks is performing well as well. So switches mid-season can definitely happen. They're not out of the picture. Nobody on the Major League roster is safe until we've won a World Series. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody irreplaceable. Now, pitching staff-wise, Chase Petty actually starting off this year doing pretty good. ERA under 4 for once. And we got a lot of other good starter pitching, man. Blake Hare is doing very good. Max Scholler at 2.76 ERA. Jared Solomon, a .47 ERA. And he's only got deep potential. He's 25 years old. But my boy is pitching like he wants to go at least to the next level of AAA. We got to keep our eyes on everybody, though, because the bullpen isn't safe either. Our relievers have been struggling. Our starters, 3 of the 5, have been struggling and inconsistent. So we got to keep our eyes over there. Now, AAA is where they actually would come from. Obviously, we have one of our long reliever has to come into starting rotation because one of our starters is hurt right now and will be for the first 2 to 3 months. So we'll get him back probably around June, July. Hunter Green, struggling here at AAA so far. Not exactly what I wanted to see. ERA a little higher than I thought. But Tariq Skubal, ERA under 2. He's actually been pitching pretty well down here at AAA. He's a lefty that we can also bring up into the bullpen and see about possibly replacing Gutierrez. That's who my eyes are on right now. Brandon Bailey also killing right now as well with a .42 ERA. Now, we're going to go and get into a full game here to start things off. So like I said, eyes are on the starting pitching, especially those that are struggling. And nobody's struggling, at least it seems so, worse than Elijah Hernandez. So we'll get into a full game here against Milwaukee. Played a couple of critical situations. To look at him, we face up against Eric Lawyer. 4 games, 5.91 ERA. So hopefully offense can get on and popping, and we can actually put up some good run support for him today. And trusty Dusty Leadoff, Jonathan India, only hitting .235 this year, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. OPS is a little bit low, but I have no problems understanding that he will probably turn this around as the season gets started, and it will get kicked off with a base hit out into right field. That's all it takes. A couple of blue pitches to get everything back going. Next up, we get Tyler Stevenson, grounds right into a double play, and that seems to be the problem. Get on with India. Stevenson's again. He has not been that same 300 hitter he was last year, although the average has been climbing as the season has gone on and grown a little bit older. His average is coming up. We do have Hernandez hitting right behind him at a 300 clip, so middle of the order, I'm actually pretty happy with, pretty solid, and just want to look forward to put up some runs. Hernandez, 4 starts, 0-2 record, 5.48 ERA, only a 117 whip though, not walking a whole lot, not giving up a whole lot of hits, but also strikeout 16 and only 23 innings pitched. They're not there, and maybe that could lead to why some of these runs are coming up. If you get in contact with the bat, some of them are going to start falling in, ones are going to start coming across. So for today, we can look to go ahead and limit that and get a couple of strikeouts. So we take the first pitch here. Christian Yelich right out to Nick Senzel for the first flyout of the ball game. One pitch, one out. Great way to go ahead and get a ball game started, especially against this Brewers lineup that actually does have some power bats in it. We got Frank coming up next. 1-1 count here, and he'll fly this one right out to Granger. And he is taking over the starting spot on right field, looking like a strong rookie of the year candidate. Love every time he's in the game. He just does everything well. Not great, not fantastic, well. And when he's just coming out of college, I can expect nothing less. Now here's a base hit that will get down into the gap, going all back against the wall. Senzel will pick it up. That should be a 2-out double for Milwaukee as they look to try to get a little 2-out rally started early in the game against Hernandez. Rafael Devers, a bat that we're going to have to look out for and don't get easier behind him. Hunter Renfroe coming right up, and he's got a 3-0 count. Starting to lose him a little bit here. Gets the four-seamer on the black and gets him to pop this one going deep back in the right field. Upper deck, but foul. So now we got a full count, and he gets him swinging at the upstairs heat. That strikeout will go ahead and end the inning and keep it out 0-0 ball game. Back up to the plate here. We got our 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and Mike Moustakas swings at the high heat as well to go ahead and get everything started. 2-0 count to Jesus Aguilar. Takes a pitch outside. He looks like he might be able to walk on 4 pitches. Grounds this right over to third base. He'll spin around, turn, flip, throw. Got him. That 8 speed ain't going nowhere, my boy. He had all the time to basically dance and do the ropey dope and get him out of there. So we got a full count here to Joey Gallo right back up after him. Trying to start our own 2-out rally of our own. Four-seamer got him swinging. And Eric really had this Reds offense off balance kind of all day. Now it's Fertilizer Hernandez. Here comes some of the inconsistencies. Right here, to start off the bottom of the second, he's got a 3-1 count to Willie. Then gets the black. Been missing with a lot of pitches, not getting the calls, of course, but missing. And then he finally hits the black, only to come right back and miss again. So now we've got a runner at first base, already 20 pitches in, and only really 1 inning of work, and gets him good. Gets him in the back. So that's going over to first base. Now we got first and second, no outs. And then he comes back with a strikeout on her run. Like I said, he's inconsistent. One minute he's good and strong and the pitches are landing. Next minute he doesn't get a call and he doesn't get 2 in a row and you get off the bases loaded. So 1 out, bases juice for Pedro, and he will take this one out to Joey Gallo. This is pretty deep. Does Gallo have the arm to come in? The Gold Glover throws it on home. He's coming in close. God, not in time. Hernandez will get up an early run here. It's 1-0, but with 2 outs, he will go ahead and catch him sleeping. Yelich swings at the curveball, trying to check his swing. And we'll get out of there with only 1 run scoring. Now we're shifting to the bottom of the third. 1 out here. And that ball is a towering shot way back past the warning track, the bullpen, the first deck, all the way up into the second deck. That's Rafael Devers, the strong power lefty that this Brewers team has managed to acquire. Hits his 8th home run of the season and gives the Brewers a 2-0 lead. Now, like I said earlier, it doesn't get easy. You got Hunter Renfroe right up next to him, and he hits it into the shift and is still able to squeeze it through. So now with 1 out, a runner's at first base, and he's looking really inconsistent. He's looking like he could blow up here. And just when he looks like he can blow up, 1-2 pitch to Willie, swings and misses at the 4-seam heat on the outside, gets him to settle down. And can he go ahead and end up this inning settling down with only a 2-0 lead? Yes, he will. Flies this out to Nick Senzel. He'll go back and get underneath it. And it's 2-0 as we go ahead and take things into the top of the 4th. Going into the top of the 4th. 2 outs here, and that is a huge home run for Mike Moustakas. He gets this game back into some breathing room. A 2-1 lead now for Milwaukee, thanks to Mike Moustakas getting his home run to answer right back with Rafael Devers, his 6th home run of the season. You love to see it. He's been the major power bat in this entire series, not even just last season. He's shown that he's going to be it this season as well, staying in that 4th spot. It hasn't wavered at all. Even with the presence of Joey Gallo, Cesar Hernandez, Jesus Aguilar, he's still doing what Mike Moustakas does. Now, this is a base hit from Aguilar, trying to keep the 2-out rally going, maybe tie the ball game back up and keep everything kosher here. As Eric Lawyer will have to battle his way out. 51 pitches in, and that is a towering drive there. Joey Gallo hits this one deep out to center field, off the middle center field wall. It is a home run that will give us a 3-2 lead. With 2 outs, Eric Lawyer just gave up their lead. Gallo's 5th home run of the season, and maybe that's all we need. If Hernandez can get back to just being clutch and crucial, That might be all the runs that we need. We finally managed to get a lead. If he can just go a little bit deeper to the ball game and let the bullpen finish it up. Now, are we done? Doug Granger's up next still. 1-1 count, 2 outs against Eric. Takes this line drive right out to left field, and that's a base hit. Are we done yet? It doesn't look like it. Are we done yet? That's another base hit, 2 outs. So now Doug Granger is over there on first base. We have Nick Senzel coming up. 1-0 count here. He's hitting his first at bat. That's a line drive out to right field. Will it get down? Just a little too much strength on that one. Hit it right to the right fielder. We managed to come back thanks to 2 big home runs. And now the score's 3-2. Back to Hernandez. We need him to calm down. We need him to be great if we want to go ahead and come out of here with a victory. Takes this pitch deep out there. Joey Gallo running back. He will look up, and that is gone. I couldn't see it at first, but there was the green marker to go in and jump up off the wall. I thought it was going to be a simple fly ball out. It just had enough carry on it. And just like that, Hernandez's inconsistency strike again. And this ball game is tied. Oh, 2 here to Tyrone. We need him to bounce back. Gets him to ground over to Aguilar for the out number 1. And right now I'm looking to see, how much further is he going to go? If he's going to keep giving up runs every other inning and being inconsistent, he might not last long to start. He's already 77 pitches in as he gets this line drive right over to India. We're nearing 80 pitches, and he hasn't even pitched 4 innings of work yet. 1-2 count to Yelich. He takes this one out deep to left center field. It will get down. Gallo will go pick it up off the wall, get it in quickly. So we got a 2-out double here. I just need Hernandez to go ahead and get us out of this inning. Please, at least give me 5. And we're bringing Gutierrez for long relief work. Gets Frank to swing through that slider. 2-2 count. And he'll take this as a line drive up the middle. India's glove is outreached, but not enough. Senzel will come up throwing into the cutoff man. Throw will go home. Way late. And now they've taken a 4-3 lead here late in the game. Now he does come back with a strikeout there, but the damage has been done from 3-2 to 4-3. Elijah Hernandez's inconsistencies have struck again. Now, I did say I wanted to at least get 5 from him here today. I don't want to overwork my bullpen if I don't have to, and especially if he can just go ahead and settle down. So the first thing he does is take a full count, get him to fly this one deep out the center field. He'll come in and grab it. 97 pitches in, nearing 100 here, but the very next pitch he sees from Willie Adams will be a line rope right to Gallo. He'll go ahead and glove it, take it down. And looks like with him nearing 100 pitches, this should be the last thing of work he gets. 1-1 to Celez. He fouls this one away, trying to maybe get him down with one more strikeout. That's deep center field. Not a strikeout, but still an out nonetheless. And we'll go ahead and take things into the top of the 6th with a 4-3 deficit. Now we're in Vladimir Gutierrez, someone who's also been struggling. 7 games, 18 2/3 innings, 6.75 ERA, 19 strikeouts to 11 walks. And righties and lefties both hitting over 300 against him. So he's got a lot to prove too as well before he gets sent down. In terms of who would get sent down, it would be long reliever first, because the worst person in the bullpen would just be shifted out to long relief for it. Long reliever would go down to AAA, and the AAA pitcher would come up. Now that should be something for maybe next episode. We go down to AAA and see if maybe Tariq Screwball might be ready to go ahead and come up. Hunter Green's been struggling, and Screwball's seemed like the best pitcher, best option to come up, and also has major league experience. So we'll have to see. 1 out, 2-2 count here. Swings and misses. He's got him swinging. That is back-to-back strikeouts, though. Gutierrez looking good to start this game. 2-2 here. And he gets him to fly this one up to Granger. So he'll go up, 3 down, 2 strikeouts. Not too bad inning of work. Back up to bat for us, top of the 7th. We're running out of chances here. This is a bloop single right up the middle. Base hit there for Nick Senzel with 1 out. A chance to possibly go ahead and add some insurance for him. So we got Garrett Richards into the ball game as a liner over the shortstop. He'll throw the first. Doesn't get him back in time, so he doesn't get doubled up. But 2 outs to Jonathan India. He'll just line this one right over. Past second base in the right field. Runners at first and second. Thought about third base there for a second. Got enough speed for that one. 2 outs. 3-1 count now to Tyler Stevenson. Can he get on base? Yes, sir, he will. It'll be a walk. Bases juiced, 2 outs for Garrett Richards. And a chance to maybe take the lead back. Cesar Hernandez, one of our best hitters, takes this one out into left field, going deep back. just late on the four-seamer, not enough oomph. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, still down by 1. Gutierrez trying to settle into this ball game, maybe lower the ERA a little bit. A leadoff double is not good signs to going ahead and lowering that ERA at all. Next we have Frank, 0-1 count here. He takes a towering drive. Are you serious? That is a home run deep in the upper deck circle, man. 3-6 ball game behind the 4th home run from Frank Swindle. And the Brewers are looking like they're killing right now. And next to batter they have faced up Gutierrez, trying to calm back down once again. Gets him to fly this one out to deep center field. He'll glove it. Hunter Renfroe is up next, 2-2. Gets him to swing at the screw curve right off the side of the plate. Some of his stuff is looking kind of nasty, but other stuff, 0-1 to Willie. There's a little ground ball over to Aguilar, and he's able to get out of his 7th inning of work. How much longer will we let this man go? Well, he will come out in the bottom of the 8th. Like I said, I don't want to overwork my bullpen, so if he can go ahead and finish out this one last inning of work before we kick back up, I'll let him do it. Strike out to start the 1-2 count here, and that is a deep drive right center field, and that is not even going to change. I don't know why you jumped. He almost broke the light switch on the car. It had to be gone. That boy was not missing. So with that being said, man, we'll go ahead and bring in Luis Caesar. He's only played 1 game this season, hasn't had much work, so I wanted to get him in. He is actually one of my favorites in the bullpen and has done a lot of good work. But with the new signing of Kirby Yates, the 205 pickup that we picked up, he's been getting most of the setup inning work. I don't know if maybe it's the way I got them put there. They're both setup people. But maybe it's just how I have them put there. That's why it is he's getting more work than him. Gets a walk there, 2 outs. He'll just get him to pop this one right over to third base. So coming in, getting a nice solid 2 outs there to go ahead and end this inning. But the damage has been done. We need 4 runs in the top of the 9th. This ball game is over. Nick Senzel's coming up, and he will be the player that we need to start this lineup. 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up, and that is a fly ball deep out to right field. He'll stand underneath it and glove it. That'll be out number 1 for Aaron. That's exactly what you need to start it out, a 2-pitch out. Next, we got Donovan Solano, who's been hitting pretty good. He taps this one right over to third base. He'll come in, glove it, throw goes over. Got him in time, just not enough speed moving up that baseline. So now it'll be up to Jonathan India. A 2-out rally is what we need. Aaron is back there. Pitch number 5 of the save, and he hits him in the back. So there's our 1 run, maybe giving us some breathing room. Todd Stevenson up the middle. Shortstop will glove it, though, and just throw right over to second base. And that'll be the final out of the ball game. Not what you wanted to see in ball game number 1, or in game number 1 of the series. Inconsistencies from Hernandez. Saw flashes of greatness, but the inconsistencies are what's killing us. And then, I mean, I can't ask for 6, 7 runs every day. But we can ask for a little more than 3, right? I'd say we should be averaging 4 or 5 with this offense, especially when you get 10 hits. We should be averaging a little bit more runs. I mean, they put up 7 off of just 9 hits. Most of it were home runs, though. Great average start from Hernandez, 4 runs, 5 innings, 5 strikeouts. Gutierrez had a decent offer there. So with that being said, the Dodgers made an offer. They are offering a relief pitcher, Brudsar Gratsall. I'm telling you, I'm learning people's names as I'm getting back. Graterol. Brudsar Graterol is what I'm going to go with. He's pitched great this season, 2.77 ERA. He's actually having his first good season, and they want Reese Hines. So I'm over looking at my third baseman, making sure I have coverage to cover that third baseman, and maybe possibly just draft one to kind of cover that role. And I'm like, yeah, sure. We need help in the bullpen. Brudsar is actually young, and we've had a lot of struggling coming from the bullpen. So I will be sending down Art Warren, one of the ones that struggled the most with his 4.66 ERA, and letting Gastor kind of take over in that middle relief role. Now, the very next game out, we lose 12-2. That is not a very good showing right after making a trade for a reliever. But he did not come in this game. Lodano gave up 6. Gutierrez giving up 4 more out of the bullpen, only an inning. Antone coming in and pitching 4 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. I mean, that was bound to happen, but my dude pitched 4 of them things, looking like the long reliever. And then we get swept by Milwaukee, losing 6-3 the very next day. Once again, giving 13 hits compared to only our 8. Castillo 4 earned runs, but the bullpen was great this time. Castro 2 innings of work, not allowing any runs. So just kind of looking at the stats here, some little updates. We ended the first month of the season. Down here at AAA, 5 home runs from Austin Hendrick, batting 275. Kyle Farmer's batting 361. Jake Allen's still batting 383, so really high. No home runs, no power, but he's hitting for great average. Kyle Farmer's hitting good. Jake Fraley, Max Scherzer, Surratt, the 3 guys that were up at the major league level, maybe they need to be back in the booth or back on the bench to help us out, because Albert Moore Jr. is struggling, Estevez is struggling, Nelson is struggling, Barrio, even though he saved the game already this season, is struggling. But we need to work on that bench. We need to work on this rotation. Castillo is cold. Mahaley is on fire. Servino is on fire. Hernandez is cold. Legado is cold. Gutierrez, I even say, is cold. Guys just weren't ready for prime time, and we got to look for different ways that we can kind of switch this up and let new different people come up. Chase Petty, pitching pretty good. Blake Harris pitching pretty good. Solomon is pitching pretty good. And the bullpen, I'm seeing a lot of strong arms that are actually possibly ready to come up, to the AAA level from AA, and then from AAA to the major league level. And maybe some AAA guys going down. We'll see what Art Warren is able to put up in his short time down there. Hunter Green's ERA's ballooned up to a 5, but Sweet Screwball still showing strong. 3-1, a 173 ERA, 0.88 WHIP. Possible next candidate to come up and maybe replace Hernandez. Now, back into the box scores here. We're in a series against St. Louis. We win game 1, surprisingly, 5-1 here. No home runs actually from our end, but Mahaley, he had to do it. 8 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. ERA still below 2. Pitching great. Game number 2, we lose 5-1 this time. Put up 9 hits, but Joey Gallo's solo home run was the only thing we were able to score off of. Servino, 5 1/3, 4 earned runs. Still ERA's below 3, so he's still pitching pretty good. And bullpen relief, not giving up too many runs to, ballooning and make it worse. But we weren't able to put up any runs of offense basically today. And then we, blew up and answered right back though. 8 runs the very next day to kind of make up for that second game, I should say. And then Hernandez, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. Now you want to pitch like the GOAT. Now you want to look good. Gutierrez still giving him 3 earned runs, only 2 2/3, getting a hold, but ERA's up there at 8. So it might be nearing the time where Gutierrez is sent back down to the AAA level. Was not very impressed with him through that first month. We'll see how we get into the month of May and see if it gets a little bit better. But I'm also looking to make replacements. Solano, the first replacement I'm making, he will be replacing Tyler Stevenson. Up in the top part of the lineup, he will be batting number 2. Stevenson will be batting 7. Just to kind of keep his average, a little bit up, but I had to make that switch. And Mahaley and Servino will be switching up top. Castillo will be at number 3, and we'll be looking at Hernandez possibly maybe getting taken down. We had a little off day, so I felt good about switching those 2, and I'm still getting adequate rest to make their next start and still be strong. So we'll see how things go in the next video. We will be taking a trip down to the minor league system, focusing on those players a little bit, and then coming back up, maybe getting a player lock game here at the major league level before we end our next episode. So if you guys are ready for that, hit the like button, comment, subscribe down below for your boy. Make sure that you're showing love. Leave feedback. If you think it's time for Gutierrez to go, let me know down below. If you think it's time to maybe even trade for a new arm in the bullpen or in the starting rotation, let me know what pieces and what assets you guys think we have to make those trades happen. Or should I just keep building, scouting, and maybe getting some more other stronger pieces through the draft? Let me know. I want to kind of build from within. I want to get those younger guys there. I don't want to have to look for free agency and trades to kind of do everything, but we might need at least 1 or 2 of those pieces to kind of build around. And right now, Mike Moustakas is only 34, or I say only, it is 34. Can't really build around that man no more. So let me know what you guys think. What are some things that we can do to kind of build that cornerstone around this team? Is Doug Granger going to be that piece that we build around? I don't know. Only time will tell. That's going to be the model for the series, bro. Only time will tell. But hit that like button, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Madden 23 content should be dropping here the past couple of days. So make sure you guys are active on this channel, checking it out at the time of this dropping. Madden 23 dropped last Friday, so I should be getting some gameplays out for you guys here soon. Rebuild will start once the regular season has gotten underway and rosters are kind of finalized. And yeah, that's basically where we are with everything, man. So hope you guys did enjoy. It's your boy, SmooveGotGame, aka GM Smooth. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. I'm out.